For millennia, humans have gazed up at the stars and down into the depths of the earth, searching for the secret to eternal life. From ancient myths of the fountain of youth to cutting-edge medical research, the desire to conquer death has driven our greatest dreams and deepest fears. But what if the answer has been hiding in plain sight, not in the realm of legend, but in the astonishing abilities of animals all around us? Across the natural world, there are creatures that seem to defy the very laws of biology. Animals that live on after death, regenerate lost limbs, or even, in the most remarkable case, reverse the very process of aging itself. Some of these beings blur the boundaries between life and death, raising profound questions about what it truly means to be alive. Today, we embark on a journey into the extraordinary, counting down 10 animals that have unlocked the secrets of life after death. And be sure to stay with us until the end, because our number one contender just might be the closest thing to true immortality on planet Earth. Prepare to be amazed. Few creatures inspire as much awe and perhaps revulsion as the humble cockroach. Yet, despite their reputation, cockroaches possess a resilience that borders on the supernatural. Imagine a creature so hardy that it can survive for weeks without its head. Yes, you heard that correctly. Due to their open circulatory system, cockroaches do not rely on a single organ to pump blood throughout their body. Instead, their bodies are designed to allow blood to flow freely, unhindered by the loss of a head. Breathing, too, is independent of their central nervous system. Instead of inhaling through a mouth or nose, cockroaches draw air through tiny holes called spiracles, scattered along their sides. This unique adaptation allows them to continue their daily routines, crawling, eating, and even responding to their environment, long after decapitation. Without a head, they cannot eat or drink, so they do eventually succumb to dehydration. But in the world of survival, lasting weeks after decapitation is a feat that places cockroaches among nature's most tenacious survivors. The bee, nature's master pollinator, is celebrated for its industriousness and its vital role in sustaining ecosystems. But it is also infamous for its sting, a defense mechanism so potent that it can persist even after the bee's death. When a bee stings, it leaves behind not only its barbed stinger, but also a portion of its abdomen, attached muscles, and venom sac. Astonishingly, these muscles continue to contract rhythmically for minutes after separation from the bee's body, pumping venom ever deeper into the wound. The sting, driven by reflex alone, can remain active and dangerous well after the bee has perished. It is a remarkable testament to the efficiency of nature's engineering, a system designed to deter threats, even from beyond the grave. So, the next time you encounter a bee's stinger, remember, its power to defend the hive does not end with its life. The bee's final act can still deliver a message that echoes long after its wings have stilled. For many, the phrase running like a headless chicken is merely a metaphor, but in the world of biology, it is a startling reality. Chickens possess a brainstem that can remain functional even after decapitation, allowing basic motor functions to continue. In some cases, a chicken can run, flap, and even attempt to perch, seemingly unaware of its grave predicament. The most famous example is Miracle Mike, a chicken who survived for a staggering 18 months after losing his head. A missed jugular vein and a remaining portion of the brainstem allowed Mike to maintain balance, breathe, and even eat with assistance. His story became a sensation, drawing crowds eager to witness this marvel of resilience. This phenomenon underscores the complexity and tenacity of life, even in its most unexpected forms. The humble chicken stands as a testament to the strange persistence of living systems, continuing on when logic would suggest otherwise. Beneath the waves, the octopus reigns as one of nature's great enigmas. With a body so alien and intelligence so vast, it is no surprise that even its arms defy our expectations of life and death. The majority of an octopus's nerve cells reside not in its brain, but within its tentacles, granting each limb a remarkable autonomy. Even when severed from the body, an octopus arm can writhe, grasp, and react to touch for minutes or even hours. This extraordinary ability is due to the independent neural networks in each arm, capable of processing information and generating movement without direction from the central brain. The arm may search for food, change color, and avoid threats, as if it were still a part of the living creature. Such autonomy is both a survival mechanism and a window into the decentralized intelligence of cephalopods, creatures whose mysteries continue to unfold with every scientific discovery. Deep within cool, mossy forests, salamanders possess a power that borders on the miraculous, the ability to regenerate lost limbs, tails, and even parts of their heart and eyes. Far from being mere replacements, these new limbs can sometimes function even better than the originals, thanks to specialized proteins and a unique population of stem cells. When a salamander loses a limb, a cascade of molecular signals triggers rapid cell division, forming a structure known as the blastema. Over time, this mass of cells differentiates into bone, muscle, nerves, and skin, restoring not just form, but full function. This capacity for regeneration dwarfs that of any mammal, inspiring scientists to search for the genetic keys that might one day unlock similar abilities in humans. Salamanders remind us that life is not always a one-way journey. In their world, damage is not the end, but the beginning of renewal. Venture into the shallow waters of ponds and streams, and you may encounter the unassuming planarian worm. These tiny, flat-bodied creatures possess an astonishing secret. They are masters of regeneration, able to reconstruct their entire bodies from the smallest fragment of tissue. If cut into pieces, each segment of a planarian can grow into a complete, healthy worm. This is made possible by a population of pluripotent stem cells capable of transforming into any cell type needed for renewal. The implications for aging and longevity are profound, as planarians seem to have no fixed lifespan, constantly rejuvenating themselves, effectively sidestepping the traditional process of aging. Scientists study planarians with hope and wonder, searching for clues to the mysteries of regeneration and perhaps the dream of immortality itself. You know, turtles are often seen as symbols of longevity and patience, but honestly, their physiology also harbors this remarkable ability to resist death. After a turtle's life has ended, its heart can actually keep beating for hours, or even days, thanks to a unique adaptation in its muscle cells. Turtle hearts have this wild ability to store calcium and energy, which lets them function independently from the body's central commands. Even without oxygen, these hearts somehow maintain their rhythmic contractions, and that's a phenomenon that's puzzled and inspired biologists for generations. This adaptation is believed to be crucial for survival during periods of extreme cold or low oxygen, when the turtle's metabolism just slows down to a crawl. The tenacity of the turtle's heart really is a powerful reminder of the stubborn persistence of life, echoing on long after the final breath. Snakes, with their sinuous grace and silent power, are often misunderstood, but their story becomes even more compelling when we consider what happens after death. Even when decapitated, a snake's body and head can react violently, striking and biting with alarming speed. This is due to the remarkable resilience of their nervous system, which can continue to fire reflexively for hours after death. The jaws may snap shut, the body may coil and writhe, and the fangs can deliver venom, all without conscious control. For those who encounter a recently deceased snake, the danger remains very real. It is a vivid illustration of nature's determination to protect and persist, even when all seems lost. The snake's legacy is written not just in life, but in the enduring energy of its final moments. In the quiet stillness of wetlands, frogs leap and croak, their agile legs propelling them through water and over land. But even after death, a frog's limbs can continue to move, twitching and jerking in response to external stimuli. This phenomenon is rooted in the nature of their nerve cells, which can function independently for a time after the brain ceases to send signals. Historically, this strange afterlife of the frog's legs was famously demonstrated in early experiments with electricity, where severed limbs would kick and dance when subjected to a current. The effect is both eerie and fascinating, reminding us of the fundamental role of bioelectricity in all living things. Frogs, in their brief afterlives, offer a glimpse into the mysterious frontier between life and death, a place where energy lingers and movement persists against all odds. At last, we arrive at the most extraordinary creature of all, the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. Floating silently in the ocean's embrace, This tiny jellyfish possesses a power that seems to defy the very concept of aging. When faced with injury, starvation, or other threats, it can trigger a process known as transdifferentiation, reverting its cells to an earlier, juvenile state. This remarkable feat effectively allows the jellyfish to begin its life cycle anew, over and over again. In theory, this process can repeat indefinitely, rendering the jellyfish biologically immortal. While it can still fall prey to disease or predators, its cells do not succumb to the ravages of time as ours do. The immortal jellyfish stands as a living testament to the untapped potential of life, to adapt, renew, and endure in ways that challenge our deepest assumptions. Perhaps in the swaying rhythms of the sea, it holds the secret to eternity. As we have seen, the natural world is filled with marvels that challenge our understanding of life and death. From headless chickens to immortal jellyfish, these extraordinary animals remind us that biology is not bound by the limits we once believed. The quest for immortality may be as old as humanity itself, but nature has already written countless chapters in that story, each more astonishing than the last. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Was it the cockroach's headless endurance, the regenerative genius of the planarian, or the mind-bending immortality of the jellyfish? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear which creature captured your imagination. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of life after death, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more incredible animal facts. There's a whole world of wonder waiting to be discovered, and together, we'll continue to explore its most astonishing secrets.